Hey guys, Hoyt here. Before we get into the video, I just want to say thank you guys so much for all of the support recently on the channel. I cannot thank you guys enough. If you haven't hit that subscribe button here on YouTube, we're getting really close to our goal of 200 subscribers. So like I said, if you're brand new or just haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button down below, as hopefully we welcome back the NHL. What's going on, guys? Hoyt back with you today. Welcome back to NHL 21. We got a good video for you in the background. We got a nice 6-1 victory, so you guys will see all the goals, highlights, and just nice plays in there. But today, like the title says, is the NHL back? Now, let me just start with saying nothing is 100% confirmed with what I'm saying, okay? Nothing. But the NHL is targeting a January 1st start date. Now, that's, let's see, it's basically December, right? It's November 30th, which basically means it's December 1st. So for a month from now is when they're targeting. So from now until that date, they have to figure out schedules, how many games they want to play, a realistic schedules for everyone, so that everyone can play the same amount of games and have the same amount of chance to win and to make it to the playoffs as every other team. You have to have all the players back in town, right? Hopefully all COVID free and quarantined and everything, hopefully before your training camp started. And you have to have every one of your fans, your season tickets, your sponsors, all on the same page, which is a lot. I don't know what it takes to do all that, but I guess it's a lot since these guys are making millions of dollars and have tons of people on their staffs that they're going to do a lot of work this season. But like I said, guys, January 1st is that start date. And the most, I guess, intriguing thing that's happened recently is there was a couple of NHL teams that have started to recall players from Europe or from wherever the heck where they were playing, which is like, okay, maybe something's happening. But like I said, you still got training camps, you still have to get in town, physicals and new players and recent draftees and everything you do in the off season and basically in this month. And that's what's absolutely crazy about this whole year is you have to make sure all your players stay healthy. And obviously they're doing tons of rapid testing, and with even the NFL right now, they're going on with some fans in the crowd and moving practices and canceling practices and everything. And I hopefully all the other sports that are upcoming here are paying attention to what those current sports that are playing are doing, and what they're doing wrong that they can improve on, or what they're doing right that they can just copy right over and adjust it accordingly to the NHL. But I want hockey back, right? By this time, we're already 3 months into the year, and it's already preseason, or at this point, it ought to be preseason. We'd be looking towards like the All-Star break upcoming in like a month or two, right? The halfway point of the year, people are starting to make trades and and extending their players, and we have lots more to talk about. But we just want this year to get going. But at least for right now, I'm staying hopeful that eventually we'll get back into the swing of things. I would assume that this year for the NHL would be a half season, right? A 41, I think, game season, that, or maybe 50 or 60 games that they could, compress down into such a short schedule. But the more they compact it, the more risk I think they have for trying to spread COVID and all that stuff if someone were to test positive for it. And then they're out for 2 weeks, right, at least. So that affects people a lot, especially, people that have gotten it and it's been super mild, but there's also people that get it and it's really, really bad, and they're hospitalized and they're on machines and everything else that, they can't play or work or do anything. So I would assume they want to get as many games as possible in, but also make it safe. And then I would, like I said, I would assume about a half a season, about 41 games would be that number to kind of shoot for. I think it was like 40, 60, and because there was like no way they were going to play a full season in such a short time. So I feel like if you kind of chalk this season into a half season and then just kind of be like, okay, asterisk, half season, whatever, then maybe next season you can get back to somewhat normal, right? And have basically a full schedule. You can actually have that off season again. And unfortunately, it'd be a long off season, no matter what, because if you don't make the playoffs, it's another off season. But if it's not, and you make it to the finals, then your off season's really short. And personally, I'd like to see them play another month or two into the season, so that way the off season isn't so long. But obviously, that's just personal bias. I just want to talk all year long. But if they could start in, just say mid-September, right, and they play into like the middle of June, maybe like middle to late June. That way, you have July, August as like complete, rehab and just kind of chill, I guess, months, and obviously maintain your working out and everything. But then you have September, so you'd have like 2.5 months. I guess right now you have what, 3.5 months to do that. But I want a little bit more, right? I just want a little bit more hockey, and I don't mind it being spaced out more. But like, I just want more hockey. Is that too much to ask for? But once the NHL's back in action, back in training camps, and the regular season starts, then obviously there's the AHL, the team or the level that's right underneath the NHL. All of those players are still in limbo. Plus you got like the ECHL, all of the juniors, and then all of the North American hockey leagues that still need to figure out what they're doing, because right now over in Europe, a lot of the teams and leagues are playing. I mean, I don't know if they have fans or just what, but or how their COVID cases are doing. But if they're doing something well, and we can get back to hockey and get back in the action, and overall just do well for the whole situation and as best as we can, I think we'll have a good time this year. Now, like I said, it's going to be a reduced season, which sucks, but we'll get hockey back, and by the end of the year, hopefully we'll crown a champion that actually makes sense and not just some random team that got lucky and someone that actually deserves it. Like I said, I just want hockey back, whatever it takes, and hopefully the NHL does start on that targeted January 1st date. But with all that being said, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, hit that like button down below. If you're new or just haven't yet, hit the subscribe button. Comment down below, when do you think the NHL will come back? How long will their season be? Leave that down in the comments section below. But anyway, guys, we'll see you next time.